This is the story of a gentleman called Daniel Renshaw. The lead up to this is that he was a British trooper who served in the Battle of Colenso in the Second British-Boer War, which took place in December 1899. When I was about 4 years old, somewhere deep in the bush where my father mined, I had the experience of meeting the then Uncle Danny Renshaw. He had just joined my parents and I for dinner in our sod brick house built by my father. He lived some 8 miles away in his own sod-built Wandavo by himself and accompanied by 4 enormous black dogs. I know this is as it is told because I joined my father to fetch Danny Renshaw for the bi-monthly dinners. He had no vehicle, couldn't drive, and went everywhere on horseback. Here goes the extremely interesting thing, or perhaps things, I was able to remember. Daniel Renshaw was a trooper with one of the regiments employed during the Battle of Colenso, and being one of the gunners of the 10 field guns the British had lost. The first night was a catastrophe for the British. Daniel was wounded, slightly he says, but was able to hide when the Boers went round the area of the battle, loading their dead in one wagon and their wounded into another wagon that were cattle-drawn carts. He waited until the carts of the Boers had moved after loading and the search was finished. As he said during the dinner, he took the opportunity to climb aboard one of the wagons, carrying the dead easily. He recalled about 6 bodies. Just before dawn the next day, he climbed off the wagon and he said it smelt something awful and slipped away into the bush and forest green cover. A complete blank from that point to his arrival in the deep bush some 8 miles from where my father was mining will never be known. He never described it. He never spoke about it. And perhaps when he settled on the site, in short, what he had done was deserted from the regiment. He fitted this life, old tattered hat, never came off, long grey beard, and what I saw as dirty, filthy clothing. And he continuously smoked an old-fashioned corncob type pipe. This was all I got listening to their conversation. Mum then decided bedtime for me, so I missed the rest of his story. I do, however, recall that when soup was served as the first dish of our dinner, with croutons, he kept talking whilst throwing the croutons into his soup like attacking fish eagles and splashing the soup all over the tablecloth. I hope you enjoyed this episode and wish you a safe night, day. Goodbye.